this video is a continuation from the first video, and in this video I will be showing you how to do table joins. And now we already touched base on this in the intro to GIS class, but I want to show you how to do it again. So here I have the MXD open from the first video, and it shows the state of Oregon. It also shows the Oregon station I have mapped out based on a standalone table that has X and Y values. Now in this video, I'll be adding a second standalone table. So I'm going to select Add Data, and I'm going to select this Precip Normals table and select Add. I'm going to open this table. I'm going to select this table, select Open. And if you take a look, it has the station name. It also has the monthly precipitation rainfall for each month of the year, and also has an annual average. Now, as you can see with this standalone table, it doesn't have X or Y values, so I'm not able to actually map this table out. So I will be performing a table join, and if you recall what a table join is you append a standalone table such as this that doesn't contain any X or Y values, and you append it to a spatial data that does have X or Y value based on a key field. And as you recall, in the Oregon station, if I'm just going to quickly open this up, you can see that there's actually a column that says station name. And now, because this has a spatial component, what I can do is I can actually link the precipitation table based on the station name to the Oregon station. I'm going to close out these tables so I can go ahead and perform my table join. And the first thing I am going to do is I am going to figure out which one is my destination table and then which one is going to be my source table. So in this case, since the Oregon station has a spatial feature component, I am going to indicate this as my destination layer. And I'm going to indicate my precipitation normals table as my source layer, since this is going to be the table that I'm going to append to the Oregon stations table. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on my destination layer, which is the Oregon station. I'm going to select joins and relates, select join. And as you can see, I have 3 fields I have to fill out. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go and jump to number 2, where I have to choose the table to join to this layer. And I am going to join it to the precipitation normals table. So I'm going to go into my drop down and select that table. And the first field, it says choose the field in this layer that the join will be based on. Now if you recall, both tables have the station name, so this will be the field that I'm going to indicate as. So the station name is the key field that I will be joining both tables based on. So I'm going to go in the drop down, and for the first one it is referring to the Oregon station, so I'm going to select station name. And I'm going to jump to the third one where it says choose the field in the table to base your join on. Now this is referring to the precipitation normals table, and here it already defaults to the station, so I'm going to select that just to make sure that it's selected correctly. And then on the very bottom gives you a join option, and I'm going to keep all the records. You can also keep only the matching records, so this is only keeping the records that have a 1-to-1 match and then eliminates everything else. But since I want to keep everything and view everything, I'm going to select this, keep all records, and I'm going to select OK. So now I am going to open my Oregon stations attribute table just to see if I have successfully performed the table join. So I'm right click on this, open table, and then as you can see, the first half of the table is the Oregon stations, and then the second half is the precipitation normals table. So now I actually have 2 tables joined, and now I can actually map out the information from the precipitation normals table because I'm able to append the standalone table that has no spatial component to the Oregon station based on the station name. So I am going to close out this table, and I will show you that now I can actually map out the precipitation numbers because I was able to make that table join. So I'm going to right click on Oregon Station, properties. And since here I'm dealing with numbers because they're precipitation information, I am going to select the quantities, and I'm going to select the annual field so I can map the annual rainfall. And here I'm going to leave it as 5, and I'm going to just change it so it can stand out a little bit better with the red, and I'm going to hit apply. And then as you can see, now I'm able to actually map out the station based on the annual rainfall.